Bad news, my parents are coming home. But the good news is I'm almost done with this section. Let's get back to it. This was basically a few days after I watched Jurassic World. I doodled raptors. Just to get some creative juices flowing or drawing energy up. Rawr. My mentality was, if I could draw raptors, I could draw Dratica. More like, these raptors are quite similar to the way I doodled Dratica, so why not practice? And so I did. I still have trouble with the front views. Then this one's up on Instagram. It's Chris Pratt, even though I effed up on his face. Owen and Blue. Oh, Blue is so adorable, and so is Chris Pratt. I do like how his hand turned out. Pretty great. Next page. What is this? This is testing an idea if I'd like to add 20 male OCs into one half sheet. Oh my goodness. The amount of OCs I have into one single half sheet. I know I've added a few OCs into one half sheet before, but never this many. Even if I did make something like this, you know how incredibly tiny it would be to ink all of this? Very tiny. And not to mention how many colors I'm going to use for those tiny spaces. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Well, that was an idea that I'm probably never going to use unless I use a bigger sheet. Yeah. So these are my current colored leads for my pencils. Lead pencils. And then this stupid argument with Lugan and Kedzie ensued. It's not a really good one. I mean, it's not horrible, it's just I really could have done a better job writing it. It started off with Kedzie saying, "That's easy for you to say." What is that supposed to mean? You're not the one that's enslaved into this shadowy labor for all eternity. At least I'm not the one sucking the big man's tea just so he could keep your powers and avoid actual human responsibility. Bam! The big man was dark, and I may have not done something in the Yowie Doodle notebook. It's more like may have not. I mean, I would like to do that someday, but I just don't have the mentality to do it, because I can't draw Yowie to save my life. Because one, their anatomy is really good, and their proportions, and two, it requires foreshortening, which I still kind of, but getting better at it, but not close enough. Let's just get a closer view of these faces. Next page. Oh, I remember this page. This was during science class. Or, no, it wasn't. I was trying a different approach with the faces, and this is how it turned out. Weird, but I do like her outfit. It was quite a big doodle. But the outfit really turned out really good. Some parts were a little inconsistent, but it turned out good in the end. Oh, Jesus, excuse me. One more zoom. Or pan. And then I regret making this doodle. It started off as a Jack doodle, you know, from Jack and Daxter, and I tried to add a billion weird things onto it, but it just turned out really bad. And thus, I kind of basically discontinued it. And I don't like how his pose is. It's like his butt is facing forward. Next page. What was I doing in this page? Trying to remember. Definitely might have been on art block, because these doodles suck. It says, there was something I did with the shading on a half sheet. Then there's me. Why was I panicking? I don't remember. My arm's getting tired. Switching to my left. Back to my right. A really bad Manectos doodle. Let's see, there's me again. Then here's Isari with the fun hair. I like Isari's fun hair. It gives me life. Then a really weird pen doodle of me. Mwahaha. And then here's Dark with an eye I should not be doodling anymore. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Not the eye, but his face. I do like his ear, though. Another doodle. Oh, it's Jean, but with other eyes. Was I trying to use some Code Lyoko eyes? Possibly. I'll come back to the bottom doodles. Here's Dratica again. Trance and Chicago, really bad faces, that's for sure. Oh, Mirai Sky Doodle. My lips do not look like mustaches. A profile view of Mirai Sky. And then another Jean Doodle. Pretty bad, but I like the shading on his neck. Yeah. Next page. Double checking. This is the last page. Then I could just give you a small preview of the next section. Ezio Ratanaketon Miles. Oh yeah, that was... Okay, I read this Assassin's Creed fanfic that my friend made, and it was a self-insertion fanfiction, and she named the baby Ezio Ratanaketon Miles. And I was like, that is a really awesome name. Oh god, that was an awful laugh. Switching gears and made some Jean-Marco doodles. Wait, what is that on his face? What is that on his face? It was an eraser shaving. Jean and Marco. Oh yeah, I was still pretty bad at doodling them. And that's a profile view. Not too shabby. A nose. Then there's Marco again. A random dude. Looks really weird. A profile view of Marco. This turned out pretty good. I liked it. I don't know exactly... Actually, I know exactly what I was trying to doodle. I was trying to follow these weird guidelines, but I just discontinued. That's Kadzi, and there's a bit of a smudge right there. And I can't get it. Here's some eyes. Not too bad. I guess. I was just practicing the shadings again. Closer. 1 and 2. Dratica again. This is the arc if I were to doodle anime. I'm like, nope, I should not be doodling anime anymore. And then I was having some face trouble with trance. And I'll go to the profile views on the side for a sec after this pan. Abs. I'm having some head trouble. There, I was right. Profile view number 1 and profile view number 2. And then this is the start of something great in the next section. Oh, wait, I'll get to that first. It started off as Jean, and then Marco came along. Then I made him kiss his head. Oh, they're so cute! I love yous! Yes, Jean Marco is my OTP. And thus concludes the third section of the Doodle Notebook. So I have this green section, this is the fourth one, and then currently I'm on the fifth section, which is purple. Then the last section is the sixth and blue-green. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm getting really closer to showing this section. I swear to God, this fourth section right here is honestly the best section full of doodles ever. Not only is it full of Jean Marco doodles, it's filled with really, really good doodles. And then some development happened over myself later on in that section. And then back to the purple section, it's being crappy. So this is all you're gonna get as a preview for the next time when I have time and energy to make another one of these doodle show-offs. That's all you're gonna get. And then what was I doing in what was the last thing I doodled? Whenever I open up my doodle notebook, I always wonder what was the last thing I doodled, just so I can remember where I left off. This is also up on my Instagram. Wow view and this doodle. Yep, the rest is still unwritten. Yeah, I still got a good chunk of this section. So yeah, get very hyped for the next time I make another doodle show off, because I know the fourth section is the best one in this doodle notebook ever. Alright, and I know I won't be able to upload these today because my laptop battery is not doing so hot on me. Meaning, it makes my laptop shut down a lot. So unless I could get that battery replaced, I don't have to risk my laptop shutting down as these videos upload. But to be honest, I'm just going to be playing League of Legends for the rest of the day. I'm done with my homework, and I guess I could upload this on Tuesday. Wait, no, not Tuesday. Wait, yeah, I could upload this on Tuesday. Today's Sunday right now. So, see you guys on Tuesday. If I remember. Yeah. Bye-bye.